back. We're doing this again with the Uzo.
Yes, sir.
So Uzo, tell us about your trip, bruh. How was it? What'd you get up to? Where'd you go?
Main, yeah. So I went to Germany, back to EBS, which is the World Crump Championships. That was here, won in 2018. So try to get another bout for NZ. Did pretty well. Sorry, there's a. It was dope. A crazy journey. Went there by myself too. No one else from New Zealand. The only one to rep this year, which is all good. I've traveled by myself multiple times, but it's always better with a team. But just to revisit that whole vibe of going by myself again. But it was good. It was still different to how it used to be because I know a lot more people, I guess, around the world now. And plus the Beast Camp was there, like Sherwin, 1K, Bruiser, and Sister Beast from Singapore and Prince. So there was still the Beast Camp there, but it's, again, you got the Beast Camp, which is worldwide, but also the homies from NZ is that extra bit of, different feeling when you're there with the homies. But it was crazy. It was a crazy journey. Yeah, semi-finals, bro.
Yo, so
it was a fight, bro.
Take us through that whole journey. So you got through with the prelims, you went, you landed, and then what did you do?
So I went a week early. So the event was on the 1st of October. I got there on the 26th. Yeah, I got there on the 26th of September. So I got there a week early just to deal with my jet lag and sort my body out, get used to the temperature out there. Just sort my body clock and my body, really. So I landed 26th. The next day, I landed at night, got into my hotel. Then I just knocked out because my travel was 33 hours or something. So I went from here, I had a 13.5-hour flight to Vancouver in Canada. Then I had a 5.5-hour layover. And then I had a 9.5-hour flight from Vancouver to London. And then I had another 5.5-hour layover in Heathrow. And then from there I had I think it was an hour. Yeah, about an hour to straight to Dusseldorf. And then I got in 9:30 p.m. on the 26th. And then, slept. 27, woke up. I just started training here. I was get the sweat out. Not super heavy, intense training, but more just light training. I stayed, the hotel, there was the park where we trained at. Yep. It was right across the road from the hotel I stayed at. It was buzzy because I saw the park on the maps.
Yeah.
But then I didn't know what park it was. I was cool, there's a park I can run at and train. So I woke up in the morning early because it was jet lag. I walked over to the park and then I did my first lap around the park and I was this looks mad familiar. And then that's why I see the video. I was dude. So it was the same park. So I got to train there, which was dope. It's a nice little, it's not too busy. It's nice, chill, very relaxing spot, which was dope. It was perfect for what I needed. And then, I could just train there. I did my breath work there, meditating and stuff, which is new to me. It's not something I always do. I just learned it the week before I left. We got hit up by Jesse, which was dope. And that helped out heaps. So I got to do all of that stuff. The hotel had breakfast buffets every morning. Shout out to the Holiday Inn, bruh.
Oh, shout out to the Holiday Inn.
But that saved me because trying to figure out breakfast every morning would have been stressful. But my hotel, it had no microwave, no fridge, so I couldn't store food. But other than that, I was trained the week of, and then everyone started showing up, I guess, the day before the event because there was a bully ground session on the Friday, on the 31st, and that's your open session and call out street battles and stuff, which was dope. I didn't dance there. I wasn't I got there, I was I'm keen to battle and stuff, and then I rocked up and it was pretty chaotic when we got there, so it was just I just wanted to sit there and watch it, and I just enjoyed the vibe there, which was dope, and just got to get a feeling of the scene, which was dope. And then tournament day the next day, so a lot of just training that whole week and sorted my body out, which helped.
Hell yeah, that's mad. And then so after bully grounds happened, and then obviously the day of the event, talk us through basically from start to finish, what did you do to prep, what did you do to get in the zone, because you said before you've been there before, but this time to me knowing you going this year, to me, I already knew it was going to be different. So was it different for you? And if it was, what were the differences and how did it feel being back there, especially after COVID, bro?
Yeah. Wow, it was a crazy experience. This one, yeah, like you said, it's different. It was very different this year for me. I felt a lot more focused, a lot more prepared, and a lot more comfortable this year than I did the previous 2 years. Like, I guess the previous 2 years that I went, I was still on my, like, man, I'm seeing the people that we watch on YouTube. Like, we were dancing against the heavy hitters, you know, so I was still on that type of buzz. And then this time I went over, I was like, yeah, I don't care about nobody. Like, and my mental prep leading up towards the day I left was way different. Like, we got into training like 2.5 months, nearly 3 months before I left, and that whole prep work really played a very important part going into EBS. Just like the training, the physical training alongside the mental training with the 2-week battle prep that I did before leaving, it all played a part. And then by the time, like I said, when I got to Bully Grounds, I didn't want to battle, was because, like, I guess maybe my expectations were too high, whereas when I got there, I was like, damn, I'm not really like feeling it as much as I thought I would. Not saying like the vibe wasn't cool or whatever, like the vibe was amazing. And there were like crazy rounds that were dropped, but I was still like, I didn't have that hunger or that eagerness to get in there as I thought I would. And yeah, I guess that's because I was in comp mode. Like, I was way before I even left the country, I was already like mentally in the tournament, you know? So yeah, and then come the day of the tournament, I was the 108th dancer out of like, I think, I can't remember, it was like 120 or 130 people maybe. And those are low numbers for EBS. Like, usually the males division's like 200 to 300 people. So I was 108, bro. I had to wait. I was like, I did my breath work, my meditation, like before the prelims even started. And then after that, like, it zoned me in. And then I got to I started labbing a little bit here and there. And it's just, during the prelims, it's such a long process because you got the kids, and then you've got the females division, and then you've got our division. So it was like the prelims started at like 2, but then that's when the doors opened. So prelims didn't really start till like 3:34, you know. And then you had the kids and the females, so the males didn't really start till like 8. So I had to like stay focused from like 2 o'clock. Like 3 o'clock. I knew it was going to start late. So after the workshops, bro, I went to my hotel, I showered, and I rested, and I went to the event at like 3. And people were still going in. I was like, I knew it. That's 2 years experience. But yeah. So I got to, lucky I knew that, because that helped me a lot too, just knowing I could go late. I was like, yeah, cool, I'm going to take my time. And then, did my breath work, did my labbing, and then I would watch, and then I would go back to labbing and then watch again, just to keep my body active and like there, not to let it cool down too much, to the point like if I have to go dance again, I would have to shock my body into gear. But knowing what number I was too this year was super helpful, because like the last couple years they don't tell you, you just sign up and then you're just sitting there waiting for your number, you know. So yeah, they told me I was 108th, and then they had like a projector on the wall and it showed who was coming up, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the numbers. That's mad. And then it would change. So that there was definitely there was a lot better organizing in that sense of the event this year, which was dope to see. And it took it surprisingly took a lot of pressure off, because you're like, oh damn, I'm 108th. So by the time the 50th person's dancing, you're still like, I can still like chill a little bit. And then once I hit like 85, I was like, cool, now I'll start getting used to it. And then prelims was good. I felt prelims is always the worry for me. I'm like, I feel more confident or more comfortable. Not confident, more comfortable in battles than I do for prelim rounds, because it's like a session round. I was like, damn, you're here to impress the judges, you know, where it's the same in the battles, but at the same time, for my battle mentality, I'm like, I just need to beat you. You know, all I have to do is be better than you. In prelims, I'm like, I have to be better than 120 other people. Yeah, and
that's insane.
Yeah, so and when I went, I was around all the other top dudes, so I was like, damn, I have to stick out like extra, because like for prelims, it's like you have to make sure by the end of prelims that the judges remember who you are, you know. So I wasn't like around many of like, I guess the new crumpers or the not so experienced crumpers. I was late in the prelim where heavy hitters would have already gone, or they were around my pool. So, and I was around there. Like I think 1K and Rex went like, where they were like 94, 95, and then it was like flip side, Deep, Joker, you know. And then I had to go with them, so I had to make sure I really stuck out. But yeah, I think the way the judges, they had like tablets. So I think after every dancer went, they would like rate them out of a percentage. Sheesh. So there's like a line, and I think they just like put their percentage up of where they think they are, how good they were.
That's different.
Or something. Yeah, it was a bit different.
Did you like see it? Or
I didn't see it, but I think I overheard one of the judges talking with one of the other people, like when we were chilling at the table. Yeah,
oh, that's mad.
So that's buzzy. Yeah, the way they've got their tablets and the concepts and stuff, like how they judge in that, which is dope. It seems to take a lot of time off, but at the same time, yeah, I know some of the judges were like getting confused with the tablets, like what the hell, because we had to stop prelims a bit because some names were mucked up and stuff. So yeah, but it was dope little thing they had going on there with those. And then yeah, after the prelims, I was lucky enough to make it through to the top 20. So what they do with prelims, they make it through the top 20. Oh, sorry, they do the prelims, they pick the top 20 out of those, and then it's battles. So they line up 10 people here, 10 people here, and then they go 3, 2, 1, and everyone calls everyone out. And then I ended up, it was too funny, I ended up like, they did one by one, everybody called each other out, and then the last two that was there was me and Joker. And we saw each other across and we're like, no. Because the funniest thing is me and him, that was out, we were each other's first battle at EBS. Like both our first times on the EBS stage was us two. And he beat me in that battle in 2017. But so we ended up having a rematch, which was crazy. And I kind of like it like that because it's like, man, if I want to get through to like where I need to beat the people that beat me in the past.
Right, that was a hell of a story, bruh.
Yeah,
straight up. When we saw, like, because we were watching the live, and then from our perspective, like, we didn't know who you had, and then it was later, like, because I was like, what, maybe 5 or 6 a.m. or something like that, early. Bruh. It was hella early. And then when we saw that you were going against Joker, bruh, all of us were like, gee. Like, this is history, bro. Your story.
Wow. Yeah. So it was crazy, man. It was crazy to see that. I was laughing. Like, we cracked up and we like shook hands. I was like, yeah. Turned around to the camp. I was like, revenge time, baby. But yeah, bro. So we battled and I went super hard in that battle and we tied in that. And we were the last battle too of the night. So it was crazy. It has happened the year after the year 2018. So I battled Dirty, and then I made it through to the second battle because they did 2 battles that year, and I battled No Script, and we were the last battle of the night too. But yeah, it was crazy. So it would have been like a dope story, like if I battled Joker in that to get into the top 16, and then if I made finals, I would have battled No Script, who beat me in 2018, bruh. And then if I had won that would have been a crazy story. But God said,
wait, God said. No, wait. So okay. So you're battling Joker through the prelims, and then like take us through like the in between after prelims and before the finals. So what did you do, and then what happened right before that competition, like the top 16?
So the prelims finished, which was dope. And then they do everyone goes and chills outside, all that stuff. And then, I just had to stay mentally focused. I felt like a lot of relief after that because I was like, damn, happy I just made it through to the next day. Now I can relax a little bit because that type of pressure's off me. Because the big pressure that I had going over was like, man, I don't want to do all this work, pay all this money to go over to EBS and then not make it through the prelim night, you know? I would have been super gutted. So I had to, I think the hardest thing for me, which was new, was the focus, like staying mentally focused and just being like,
do you not focus so well?
Nah, bro. I'm like, bro, I'll be like, in terms of like, okay, so with me, I'm like, damn, just focus on this moment. Like, just focus on the prelims, nothing else. Don't worry about if you make it through. Don't worry about tomorrow because it's not there yet. So I'm just like, focus on this moment. Focus on that, make it through. I'm like, cool, now just focus on this battle. Just focus on this battle. Because I overwhelm myself sometimes. I'm like, damn, imagine if I do this, imagine. And I'm like, so yeah, I did a lot of work on my mental prep, which was dope. And then after that, so I got to chill, labbed a little bit. Straight after prelims, like after we got to hang out with the other dancers and the judges and stuff in the hotel, which was cool. So it was a bit of free time. And then after that, I went to my hotel. I think I got back to my hotel room at like midnight, 1 o'clock a.m. And then just before I showered, I was like, damn, I'm gonna lab. So I had a little lab, nothing too intense, nothing too serious, just going over material, ideas and stuff like that. And then I just slept, and then woke up the next day. We had workshops at like 10 a.m. The first workshop was at 10 a.m. So we did that workshop, which was Sherwin's masterclass, Beast. And then after that was 1K and Rex's class. So I did 3 workshops, and then I had like 2 hours before the main event started. So after that, got a feed, went back to my hotel, chilled a little bit. Cold showers, bro. I was like, cold shower before I go, wake showers? Me back up, bro. Yeah, I was like, I ain't trying to get lazy or sleep. I'm trying to stay awake. So, then I went straight back down. We went into this little theater room where they had all the battlers, all the battlers, the main event battlers. And we did backstage. We did the line everybody up and then call each other out. Mm-hmm. So that was dope. We did that, and then but I wasn't aware. I thought they were gonna do it the same as the prelims, where they just pick one person. But then Wave was just like 3, 2, 1, go. Everyone puts their hands up. I was like, what's happening? Jamsy, bro, he's like this close to me. Sheesh. I was like, what are you pointing at me for? And I was like, oh, done it. So I was like, oh, cool. All right, me and Jamsy. So Jamsy called me out. He's a crazy dancer from Paris.
Francais.
Yeah, one of the top dudes out there, man. We've been watching him for years. So shout out to Jamsy. And he was dope. So I matched up with him. And it was so funny because me and 1K and Beast, we were all talking. We're like, damn, we need to get on opposite brackets so that like we could just try and match each other in the finals or something. Mad. Yeah, but then, so Jamsy called me out. He was the first one. So we were the first battle announced. And then I didn't see them writing the battles down. I was like, oh, okay, Jamsy called me out. And I thought they just had it down like first battle, Jamsy in 12. But then they went through it. And then I looked down and they're like, oh, who's left? There's a battle. I went and looked at it and my name wasn't on there, me and Jamsy. And we were down. There was one blank spot. But I looked at it as a 1K versus Wrestler. And then it was another battle, and then it was J Game versus Rex, and then there was no name. I was like, damn, it's me and Jamsy. So I looked at the brackets, and my path to finals was like the hardest. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, if I get past the top 60, I got to get past Jamsy. Then the top 8 will be either against Rex or J Game. J Game's crazy too, like he's been at EBS. And then semi-finals will be 1K. Because I looked at it, and I was like, damn, 1K he was a big favorite. Yeah. 1K and Rex, big favorites. So and then whoever I get in the finals, which would have been No Script. And No Script's obviously big favorite too. Like he's popping right now over in France and Europe in general. So that was such a journey to go through that, and it was just mentally again just staying focused. I was like, just focus on Jamsy, just focus on this top 16, get through that. Went on stage, battled Jamsy, and then got through that, and I was like, cool, now focus on the next person. So I did it like that. But it was crazy. Like even like I was so like mentally prepped leading up to EBS that when I got on stage I was a lot more comfortable than I thought I would be. And I was like, I knew like from prelims to the main event I had to switch something up, because when I battled Joker I was like so G'd up, like I was like amping myself up, because I was like battle man. I was like, yo, I'm here to kill people. Like I ain't going home today. You know what I mean? And I was like, went hard, but I was going hard to the point I was gassing myself out. I was like yelling and everything, and I was like, damn, I'm gassing myself out. And so I had to switch that up. And then going into the top 16, when I got on stage, I was like, I need to muck around. Like, I need to get my level back down, stay balanced. So that's why I went on. I was like, had the McGregor walk just to do something like funny to kind of get my mind a little bit switched and more calm, instead of like super angry. Like, yo, you know, or not angry, but super competitive. Yeah. And then when I saw Jamsy dance, I was like, damn, I'm not as phased as I thought I would be, you know? Not to take away from Jamsy, like super talented dancer, but I think it's more like, I'm not trying to knock him down, but say that I'm more on his level now, or like I'm at that level as opposed to where I was before. So it's not saying that like he's gone down or he's not that good anymore. Like he's still progressing and getting better and better. It's just that I'm catching up. That's what I'm trying to say. So when I'm saying like, yo, I wasn't phased, it's because I feel like my growth has been
Bro, I mean, the
insane,
fact that you did like that whole training month, like leading up to EBS, and then even just obviously, if people didn't know, like now you're based up here in Auckland, all of that stuff, like you're definitely in a different space now, more so than like ever before. Than like from what I've seen in your journey, it was mad, bro. Just to and it's buzzy that you kind of came to that realization, like you like watched and you're like, was it like when he was dancing, did you like notice like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought?
Yeah, it was like it was while he was dancing. I was like, damn. Like before he called me out before the battle, and then I was like, mean, like let's go. I got Jamesy, but at the same time I was like, crap, I got Jamesy. Like he's a powerful dancer.
Yeah,
and
he's a big name.
Like he is a powerful dancer. So I had to think of ways. I was already thinking of like how can I combat his power, because to me his strength is power. He's a power dancer, and he's got material and musicality. So I was trying to find ways, and then when I saw him dance, I was like, damn, like I don't feel as threatened as I was in my own head before the battle, So when I saw him dancing and the track that was playing was like, I felt kind of good in that track. I was like, I can vibe with this track, because I've been labbing a lot to Spartan's latest album,
right?
And
Spartan's
that album's
album,
a vibe, bro. So that was a similar type of vibe, that first round track. So I felt good with that track too. And then also, bro, having Sherwin behind me. If you get here, Sherwin hyping you, I'm like, bro, I'm doing good. Doing good.
Yep.
Yeah, the big homie always there. So that was dope too. That was like a hella like push and support system having him there. Same as 1K was in my ear as well. Bro, I was just like, it felt real good. So I was just super surprised. I wasn't like, I was so nervous going on. I was like thinking, and as soon as I saw him dance, I was like, damn. Like,
damn,
I feel good.
I can do it.
Yeah.
Facts,
so it was
bro.
good. And then after that, I was like, felt good. Then J Game came on, and then even like I got my nerves again, like,
bro.
J Game's round against Rex, I was like, and J Game's known to like drop, like, I was like, that's a wild, because I was trying to think of all the heavy hitters that would be at EBS, and I was like, damn, this person, Deep. I was hella like, I was mentally prepping for Deep, 1K, and Rex. Those are the three top names I was prepping for.
Yeah, bro.
Because I knew Luca, Kid and Y, he wasn't going to be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I didn't know J Game was going to be there.
Bro,
and then,
none of us,
and
because we haven't seen him since.
Yeah, bro, it's been a while. Yeah,
20 when Concrete was there.
I think Concrete was the last
Maybe,
one. I
don't know.
But and then it was the prelims, and then they're like J Game, and I was like backstage, I was like this, and it was like J Game. I was like, what? Looked over and dropped his prelim round, bro. I was like, yeah, all right, chuck him in the list, like,
that's crazy.
So, and then I matched up with him, and then, but yeah, and at the same time when I saw J Game beat Rex, I was low key like. Because I think Rex would have been a harder matchup for me, because his killers, bro, he can just instantly kill someone.
I mean, bro, that round that he dropped against Flipside,
like you see what he did, like,
that was
bro,
insane.
and Flipside's like,
Flipside
is
dangerous, bro.
He's a big name out there.
Jeez, straight up.
And what Rex did, like, bro, that was crazy. So it was good. And then matching up 1K. Matching up 1K was good. Like, when I knew, like, I wasn't as nervous as I was going up against Jamesy and J Game. I think because, like I said before, I was mentally prepping for him, Rex, and Deep. And I was buzzing, and Deep lost in the battles.
Yeah, who did he lose to?
I can't remember who he battled.
Was it Boy Wave? Nah, because he tried to call
they
them
battled
out.
in the street. I can't remember who he battled, Yeah, but I was shocked. I was like, damn. I was shocked but relieved at the same time. Because Deep's another one. He's on right now. Like, he's at that point, But I was, So when I made semis, I was like, I've already been prepping for 1K. Like, I know what needs to be done. Like, I know what to expect, And then even when I got there, like, bro, even when I saw him dance, I was like, damn, I can win. Like, I can win. And I was talking to him after too, and he was like, damn, bro, when I saw your start, I thought I was out. I was like, bro.
That was one moment that was crazy for us, because we were watching the live. Bro, I swear, we were like, he can do it.
Yeah.
He can do it.
Bro, yeah. So
but then God said,
God said, hat, move to the left.
God said,
Yeah. But yeah, bruh. And again, like saying, like, when I watched them dance and then me being like, damn, I can beat them. It's not putting down the dancers. It's more me putting myself up there,
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know.
Bro.
And it's just all the hard work that I've been putting in, and that the homies been helping me get this level up, like all the battle training and stuff, and the mental prep with you and Jesse with the breath work and stuff. Like it all played a part in that moment, and it helped me. Like I was so calm in that battle, which was crazy. And yeah, I got a track that, yeah, the track was difficult, but for me, like, it's not an excuse. It's just like that's part of the game we play. We have to adapt, and it wasn't one of my, I guess, forte tracks, you know. But I felt like I adapted real well to that track, and yeah, I had a small hiccup. I took a risk. I felt like my rebuttal was good. My moment after it was good. But again, I made the mistake, whereas 1K made zero mistakes, you know. I felt like, yeah. And for me, the way I saw the semis was when I watched 1K dance, he did everything correct. He was very clear. His musicality, his storytelling, material and stuff. But he didn't end on a too high of a note. He just played it safe, did everything correct, and no mistakes. So I was like, I just need to do the same, but have something big to edge that win or to get that judge's vote. Because if I played it safe, I feel like he's so clear in what he does, the judges will be like, I understood him more, type of vibe. That's how I kind of saw it. So I was like, cool, I need to do the same, do my style, and then just take a risk with that move. And I had like 100% landing rate with that move. And then on stage, I'd never dropped it until on stage. I was like, damn.
Bro.
So yeah, but I mean, that's the game we play. Like, if you wanna go big, you gotta take risks. You know, the higher the risk, the higher reward. But yeah, it didn't go my way this time. But I was also glad. The one thing I took away from it is that I didn't lose because the other person was better than me. I lost because of a risk that I chose to take. You know, so knowing that and knowing that I can hang with someone like 1K.
Bruh, with 1K?
Like, if you don't know who 1K is, if you're watching this, like, just search him up.
Check him out, man.
Yeah,
Bruh,
he's insane. Like,
straight
storytelling concepts, super clear. Yeah, one of my favorite dancers, one of my favorite teachers too. Like, taking his workshops, bruh, my mind is just like going crazy. So, yeah, and it was a crazy experience. And then, yeah, just hearing feedback from like Bruiser after it, and then Sherwin after it was crazy. So
Hell yeah. That's
very
mad,
very fulfilled from this trip, which is dope, and more hungrier. I thought I would be like done kind of after this event. Like, yeah, I'm done. Like, it's a lot of money, it's a lot to sacrifice to go out to these events that not many people know or see. So it was, yeah. But after it, bro, how I did, I was like, damn, I'm right there, you know. So it's made me even hungrier, which is buzzy.
Yo, hell yeah. Especially because, like, bro, we spend so much money, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to just get there. So, yeah, just to have that payoff, just to have, yeah, just to see you go on that top 4, bro, I was mad. And it's all worth it, which is mean too. Because now it's like, shoot, if you can do that this year, bro, who knows what you're going to do next year, bro.
Yeah.
In terms of the trip, what was one of your like favorite moments while you were there, aside from the tournament?
Aside from the tournament, while I was in Germany, one of my favorite moments. I think one of my favorite moments was just, being able to see the big homie, being able to chill with the Beast Camp. It's been like 2 years, so yeah, just seeing them, seeing Prince, me and Prince are like homies, like when I went out to Paris after the first time I went to EBS, and Prince, Rugged Beast, he looked after me a lot when I was in Paris for those 8 days.
Prince is the man,
so yeah, we got to connect over there, and ever since then, we always like messaging, checking in on each other, like seeing how we're doing, and then just being able to see him again, he's such a big boy, but then when you talk to him, he's so funny. So connecting with him again and Showen and 1K was hella dope. Seeing Bruiser again, Bruiser's such a cool person, and then I got to connect with Rex a lot more too, which was dope. It was dope to get to know Rex. Yeah, it was fire. So yeah, it was dope. I think just hanging with them, as well as the Netherlands people, Jordi, Kisa, Strange, got to meet Strange, bro. Her style's mad. First time seeing her dance. Kisa's always one of my favorites. Like favorite female dancers, Kisa's style.
Bruh, her
Crazy.
prelim round.
That she uploaded, bro.
Gee.
Wait for her prelim battle round.
Nah, oh,
Bruh, if you saw her on the live,
nah, I didn't
gee.
see her battle round.
Bruh,
I saw her.
if she uploads
I
that.
saw her pre-selection round. That was insane.
Yeah, but her battle round,
battle
bruh,
round?
too good,
Damn.
bruh, too good. Yeah, it was crazy. And then Jordy, yeah, one of my favorite styles too. Yeah, his prelim battle, crazy too. He battled B Wilder. B Wilder's hella cool too.
Bruh.
Met B Wilder, bruh, the man.
Shout out to B Wild.
Yeah, bruh, B Wilder's the man. But yeah, Jordy's crazy, bruh. He's leveled up insane since I saw him last. So yeah, it was just dope to vibe with him because I know Jordy and I've talked to him a lot online and I've seen him at the events in the past, but I haven't really like chilled with him. So being able to chill for more because we're all staying in the same hotel.
Yeah,
But I booked the lucky hotel. I booked it, found out all the judges are staying there,
That's
all the
crap.
Netherlands staying there. I was like, hell yeah! So I got to hang with them a lot. So it was dope. Yeah.
That's mad, bro.
So
Hell
that's
yeah.
probably my favorite. Just chilling, bro. Just kicking it. Workshops, but yeah, workshops another story. Hella info. Yep. But yeah, bruh.
And then you came back and you went straight into it.
Yeah, bro. No rest. I think yesterday, what was it? So I got back on Friday, and then yeah, Sunday was my first day of like just chilling.
Yeah. So you got back Friday after your trip at like, what was that? 5:30?
5:30, yeah.
5:30 in the morning. And then so I picked you up, and then we're like, yo, we're gonna rest for a little bit, but that same night or that same afternoon we had the BattleZone event.
Yeah.
So then going into that, like, bruh, what was your what was it like for you? Because you came home, chilled for a bit, and then we came to the studio and we like,
bruh, let me tell you. Yeah, so I was practicing the bits that I needed to learn in the set when I was in the States. So after EBS, I went to the States to see my family for 8 days. So I got to lab a little bit on the set and stuff. And then flying back, bro, it's too funny. Like the day before I flew back, you started messaging, or people started messaging in the chat saying they can't make it because they started getting COVID.
Yep.
And then by the time, you picked me up at 5:30, as soon as I get in the car, you're like, bro, 7 people out the set. We got to reformat, learn some stuff.
That was
like,
the
damn.
night before, bro.
Yeah, I was like, throw me in, bro. We on. But yeah. So we got home 5:30. I think we got home like 6ish.
Yeah.
And then we chilled till like 7. And then I was like, sweet, we'll sleep till 10. So I had like 3 hours sleep, 10:30, and then we went to studio at 11. And then we went through everything, rehearsed stuff. And then we're like, yo, go home, chill for a bit. But then we got home, we didn't even get to chill, eh?
Nah.
I think we got home, bro, we had to get ready straight away, shower, because we had stage run at 2:45ish or something, eh?
Yeah.
And then, had to go get some stuff from the shop.
Yep.
That's right. That's why we couldn't chill.
Huh? You're blaming me, bro.
But and then straight to BattleZone, bro. Yeah. And then BattleZone did the stage run. I was like, I'm do stage run, then I'm asleep, like just nap on wherever the dancers' room is. Yeah. Didn't even get to do that because me and Byron had the tag team battle at BattleZone as well, and we hadn't prepared because the battle got confirmed and announced when I was at EBS. So I was like, they like messaged me, and I was like, Heads messaged me like, yo, all good, like. Because I told you that I was keen to battle, and then Heads was like, yo, I heard you're keen to battle, blah, blah. I was like, sweet, bro, yeah, throw me in, all good. He's like, our battle that we've got, the idea was me and 13 versus Chris and Villa. I was like, sweet, all good. Mrs. Brown, I was like, yo, you do the track, bro, you send the fruit, all good. I'm just, because I was like, yo, I'm focused on EBS, like, whatever happens, like, I'll just come through and adapt, all good. I'll do my best. And then, so that all happened. And then me and Byron were talking, and then luckily, so like EBS, bro, I used none of my killers until like everything I labbed up, I didn't use until I saw 1K, and then I tried that one. So yeah, no more killers in tournaments ever, because I do a lot better without them. But so I messaged Byron straight after EBS. I was like, yo, I've still got heaps of killers, so we'll just use that. We'll lab on that, remix them into tag moves. So that was good. And then me and Byron we labbed on our track at the venue for the first time. We got to lab. So we went on pretty fresh, like couple like an hour's lab and went on stage to battle in the tag team battle. Yeah, forced the tiebreaker, went into the tiebreaker, and then just lost. So it was dope. It was a dope experience. The showcase was mad. I was so happy.
The showcase,
the walk-in, bro. I was like, don't stuff up the choreo after this intro, because I had like this main intro, and then bro, if I did that intro and then cake the choreo,
that's too funny.
I would have been cake.
That's why I'm glad that we went through the choreo. What was it, like the week of you when you
the
left?
week of before I left? Yeah.
So you had like one rehearsal with everyone. Tried to like formation everything, or the second half of the set, put everything together that way, and then bro, from there you left. Bro. And then 2 weeks is just straight like nothing, and then you're back for the day of the show, bro.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy, but well, it was definitely worth it. I enjoyed the whole process. Like, as like I guess tiring and body demanding as it was still like an amazing experience. Just putting everything together, like, bro, let's just go. And I think that mindset kind of helped too. Of like, bro, let's just do it, bro, for the memories.
Straight up. Okay. So obviously we had like 2 mad events this weekend. We had BattleZone, we had Apex. And yeah, I don't know, maybe we can just chat or just yarn, but yarn like Peter yarn. Sorry. That fight's gonna be mad though.
Yo,
bro.
Are we moving into UFC right now?
Bro, why not?
Hey, so
bro, but that's gonna be mad, bro. Peter Yan, Sean O'Malley, bro. That's gonna be a mad card. Who do you reckon's gonna take out?
Yeah, I'm going for Yan, but bro, like Sugar can, bro, he can pull the upset out of the blue, bro. So yeah, I'm prepped for both to win, But yeah, I'm hoping Yan wins, just because I feel like he deserves to stay in there, you know.
Peter Yan?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah. He shouldn't have done that knee, bro.
Oh, that league.
I hate how he lost the belt. Like, I hate how Aljamain got the belt. That's why I'm also going for, is it Dillashaw?
You're going for Dillashaw?
Is that who's fighting Aljamain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for Dillashaw.
Bro, so this is the card.
Bro,
So
I'm over Aljamain getting the belt the way he did, bro.
Let's go through the card itself, and then let's go through it. So the first one is a woman's one. I don't really know these people. It's like Caitlin Shook. I don't even know how to say it, but I'm a skip. It's like a girl's one, a flyweight one. Oh, yeah. But I don't know it, so I won't comment on that. But we've got Benil Dariush, brah, versus Mateus Gamrot.
Oh, Dariush.
Yeah, Dariush, who should have fought Islam.
That's right.
But then got injured for whatever reason. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go with Dariush because that's the only person I know.
I'm going Dariush.
But Peter Yan and Sean O'Malley, bruh.
Yeah, I'm going Peter Yan.
I have to go with Sugar Sean, bruh.
Yeah,
I'm
going with Peter Yan, but I'm expecting O'Malley to come with the upset.
Bruh, that'll be mad.
Because he's good for the show too. Like
hard.
His build-up's mad.
Next one, you got Aljamain. Bruh, and by no means we're no like UFC, MMA. Like,
speak for yourself, I am.
So we've got Aljamain Sterling, TJ Dillashaw, bro. I'm going for Aljamain, bro.
You going for Aljamain? I'm going for Dillashaw.
I just hope that he wins it, especially after the second fight with Peter Yan. Bro, he did.
Yeah, he dominated that fight. He was good in that fight.
So I'm hoping that TJ
dominated, bro.
Take him on the long way around, bro. I swear, this guy TJ, bro.
Oh, has he been skipped? See, I don't know his story too much.
TJ's one, he kind of got done for like steroids.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
That's the only thing that kind of tarnished his
Yeah, but then acting to get your belt.
Yeah, but the second fight.
Yeah, because he had more prep time, bro.
He made it like definitive, in my opinion, but who knows? But we've got the Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev.
I'm going for Oliveira,
bruh, same.
Because Oliveira is consistently like he's proving his haters wrong consistently.
He is
so I'm like, damn. Everybody's like, this person favorite, like, and he's just smart with beating them, bro. I'm like,
he's just
damn.
rocking people, bro.
Yeah.
So those are my picks,
Oliveira.
bro. I'm going for Oliveira too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Where were we? BattleZone. That's the one.
Yeah. Sorry. Ads over.
As if we're like fighters. Sorry. Yeah. So BattleZone, in terms of like I don't even know if we want to go into the battles,
Yeah. I don't know. The battles, I don't really like. I watched your battles.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the kids battle, the opening battle.
That battle was mad.
Um,
Or maybe a better question is like, what do you reckon about the battle scene in New Zealand at the moment? Because I had a dope conversation with Popping Jack. Popping Jack, shout out to the bro. He was here this weekend for Apex, and Mano brought him over, and he was just saying, bro, like he was giving Crump like heaps of props
yeah.
because the way that Crump has been kind of consistent like throughout the weekend, he was like, yo, there's heaps of people like doing Crump, and the way that we've kind of represented Crump in an all-style realm and like Crump like everywhere, he was just giving us our flowers, bro. And so maybe a better question in terms of like, we're not going to judge the battles because I feel like the battles were the battles, and the event is just the event.
Yeah.
You know, so we don't have to talk about it. But maybe a better question is, where do you think the battle scene at the moment in New Zealand is right now? I mean, we can talk about Battlezone, and we can talk about, like, the decisions or the, I don't know, we can just yarn, to be honest. Peter,
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast.
More content.
Whole nother episode. But where the battle scene is now in New Zealand, I think it's on a regrowth, eh? Like, I think we're at a good place before COVID, with the battle scene and stuff. Events were popping off, and then COVID hit, and we stayed, I guess, consistent with the battles, like going online. We adapted. Yeah. Not stayed consistent, but we adapted as best as we could. All communities, not just Crump, the all-star scene and stuff too. Like Project were pulling on hella events online too, which was dope. And they're always putting on events, which is mad. So they're a big help to the battle scene too. Yeah, I think we're on a rebuild phase in terms of skill, in terms of level. I feel like over COVID, I've noticed that like there's been a shift in people. Like some people have left, and we've gotten so many new people.
For sure.
During COVID, I've noticed that like even the Crump scene, like we've got so many new people in Crump right now that like the rookies division is outnumbering the heavy hitters division.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the events, like the last few beatdowns.
Do you reckon though that's a good thing? Because I low-key feel like it's a good thing where there's more new people than old. Because then at least you know that there are more people wanting to learn, more opportunities for newer people to come into the scene. So there's like an argument with that. Like it could be good in another way. It's stink though, because then that means that like this is something that I've noticed is that people who are new to the scene don't know who the top people are. Yeah. And we know who the top people are. And even though that people that don't know these top people, they can disappear for like however long. Like Aiden, for example, bruh, he came through. Hardly anyone, like people knew of him. Yeah. Oh, at like, the beatdown? Yeah, at the beatdown, people knew of him, but never saw him like in person. Yeah. Bruh, the minute he gets down, bruh, everyone was gobsmacked. Yeah. And so, bruh, that's a prime, for me, that's a prime example of like this new generation of dancers just, are unaware of like the talent that has been here for ages.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely dope. I think it's a good thing that we've got a lot of new people. In terms of like, it's good to have a lot of new people as opposed to old people. It's good. But the old people, like, it's always good to see them come back. It's always good to, because it's not like, it's refreshing just to see that era come back, whatever era they come from. Yep. Could be an OG, could be a vet, could just be a heavy hitter that used to dance a few years ago and has taken a break and then comes back and brings their flavor back from when they grew up, you know? And it's just refreshing to see that style or that era and aura come back into the scene, you know? Like seeing Omen, come back into the battle scene in a 7 to smoke and slow right down and just dominate, you know? Because a lot of crumpers, like in New Zealand, I've noticed, like, they're very fast paced, you know. I'm a fast paced crumper too, but to see him come in and take out a 7 to smoke, which is a fitness styled like tournament structure, and he just comes in and just like he takes his time with his material and he builds, and he exposed a lot of areas of a lot of crumpers, and just through being himself and like staying true to who he was when he came up and carrying that to this era, you know, and it shows and it's dope. And then it's just like, it's good for the new people to be able to see that too. Like you're saying, they were gobsmacked. Like they were just like, whoa, who's this? Like they might have heard the name in conversation, but didn't know it was him.
Yep.
And then for him to do that, they're like, damn, this is why he's talked about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I hope, some of the new crumpers that saw him for the first time really took note of how he builds and how he dances. And that the way he danced was able to hang with the top heavy hitters that were in that division. You know? Because bro, that was mad. And then even when like people like Alien get down in the street session, like I pray heaps of the new dancers are there whenever he just decides to dance, because you never know when he's just gonna rock up. He's probably not gonna dance, but then out of the blue he might, because I know he's quite injured. But him Erupt, bro, whenever Erupt gets down,
whenever he gets
I'm done
down,
bro. I'm like, hell yeah, like makes me want to dance
straight up.
And those three, whenever they come through and get down, CT again, bro, even his brother Ra, Twin CT, there's too many like OGs and stuff that could just come through and still hang, bro. So it's mean. But I think the battle scene's at a building, to go back to that question. It's in a rebuild phase, which is dope. It's good. That's the good side of it. We've got more numbers that we can teach. The downside of it is like, I feel like we're always having to rebuild. Yeah. That's my downside.
The skill level.
The skill level. Like I was saying to someone, like every time I teach workshops, the last couple of times I've had to teach workshops, I'm like, damn, I have to teach basics. I always have to teach basics first. I'm like, we should be past that. You know? But I mean, it's like, I'm like, I have to teach basics again. But at the same time, like, it's because I have to. Like, I can't just skip that because I'm bored or because I don't want to teach that or I've taught it multiple times. It's like, I will teach basics if you don't know, if I don't feel like you're ready to learn the next phase.
For sure, bro.
So, But, just a rebuild phase, I think. And over time, hopefully our battle scene gets, like, the quality of our battles get higher and higher and higher and higher. As opposed to, like, when we have a top 16, it's like every battle's a main event. Yeah.
That's the goal, eh? That's actually the goal.
That's the goal. But at the same time, it's like, it can be our goal, but then it makes it harder when it's just our goal. It's like, it has to be their goal too, the ones that are entering. And that comes with them wanting to train in their own time, wanting to prepare for an event. Like, if we go through and we ask all the battlers, like, who prepared for this event? See how many hands get put up. And then you ask, who just signed up today?
Yeah, and we're talking about, like, just different events, eh? Not specifically.
Not just Crump, but, like, even, like, All Stars. Like, so many people like, man, I decided to enter last minute. Like, us three, we decided to enter Apex yesterday.
We always decide that stuff. But I think also, because we're constantly training, like, we have that. It's a different expectation on us, because I feel like we're constantly training Crump, like, every week, day in, day out. And I think because we consistently do this training, we're able to have that little bit of freedom where we can jump in little things. But then at that same time, we've done this for so long that we know, like, okay, this is bad. But we're just going to do it anyway.
But and that's what I'm saying. Like, we train that much to the point we feel comfortable entering last minute. But as at, like, if our events are at where we want them to be in terms of, like, the level and the quality, we shouldn't feel comfortable signing up on the day. And that's where, like, the difference comes in. Like, this is where we want our events. We should be there to rebuild it. We want to build it to this level of quality. But at the same time, we can't do that if the people we're building aren't putting their best foot forward. Like, because remember, like, back in the day when Crump Nats was happening, or just another event that you would travel out of town for,
bro, you had to prep.
You're creating 10 killers.
Yeah, for sure.
Like 2 killers a week, or something like. Whenever you decide to prep for this event, you're creating killers. Like every round had people dropping killers back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like people are just getting off.
Yeah.
And then like a piece of material here and there. There's no killers anymore. You know, like it's rare.
Super rare.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've noticed. Like if you watch our events back in the day, people have set like killers like that they've labbed.
Yeah.
Now it's like I just signed up. You know, like I'll see. We could count. Probably try keep count of nets. How many killers can we see through this whole tournament? Like labbed killers.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure, bro. I feel like it is a little bit different there. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how long we're like kind of in this building phase. But at the same time, I'm super excited because like there's all these new people. Like if we're just talking about the whole battle scene in New Zealand, there's heaps of young people who are looking hella dope.
Yeah, for sure.
One that comes to mind just off top is this guy Tachyon who dances with freshmen. Bro, he's mad. All-Starler, Zahn.
Yeah.
Gee, seen him crump before. He's mad too. So there's heaps of people. There's too many to name.
Yeah.
And I think
Freshman's
exciting.
got some low-key like
Who?
Freshman's. They got some like low-key dope like all-star dancers,
Bruh, they got
but because I know they're like hella busy with gigs, bro. They be doing gigs on gigs on gigs, so they can't be around as much. But hey, bro, shout out to you. Like the gigs, bro, keep going with that.
They got everyone.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. If they start entering, like if they get free time, bro.
Yeah.
And they start entering the events, it'll be mad to see them in there.
I think one of my highlights of the battle zone was watching ENT versus Don Buck.
I missed battle. I had to move the car, bro.
That's
parking, bro.
That battle was mad, bro. And shout out to Don Buck and ENT. I spoke to ENT before because I went up to them. I was like, bruh, that first round that you guys dropped, it was insane. And obviously we know like Ja has experience with Fam Clash. Like obviously BDS. I remember when was it Graveyard? They had he was in it, right? That whole when Palmy does the Fam Clash stuff, I feel like they're the crew to beat, like just hands down.
Bro, like their group stuff.
Yeah, their group stuff.
Oh, bro. Heads. Bro, you want a group battle?
Yeah.
You want a group battle at BattleZone? I'm telling you, hit up BDS.
Yeah.
They will come prepped, bro.
For real, bro. Because, watching ENT versus Don Buck got the win and they were dope. But for me, my personal favorite was definitely ENT, bro. Just the way that they like structured their round to me was more of like a Fam Clash crump crew than anything else. Yeah. And, bro, it was mad, bro. They had this like little bag thing. Whipped around, bruh. It was insane.
That's mad. Yeah, I can't wait to see that battle. Yeah, Justice been around, bro.
He has,
bro. Been around.
I'm so happy because I remember we talked about this before around just like where he was at. And then I think after winning the beatdown, I was just super happy to like have him more often.
Yeah.
Because like, he is mad. And like you said, bro, he's been around for a while. But who are do you consider him an underdog?
Oh, for sure.
Him and who else? Like, who are your top 3 underdogs? Either in Crump. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it to Crump.
Underdogs.
Or like the what is not underdogs? What was it? It's not an underdog. It's like someone that people don't expect much of.
Like underrated.
Yeah,
I think definitely Ja. He been around, bro. He been around. And he drops insane rounds. Like his material and killers when he's in these tournaments or battles, he's one of the cleanest in there. Like it's insane. So and I give him his props every time. Like just whenever he dances, I can see like if he gets out early, he's a little bit gutted. But I'm just like, bruh, just consistency. You got to be around and keep getting involved. And like, not that that's the reason you're losing is because you're not around. It's just like, bruh, people just aren't seeing it yet, you know.
Which happens, bruh.
It happens, yeah.
It happened? No.
It happened. But bruh, definitely him. Who else would be underrated? Damn, top 3. Damn. Who's around? That's hard. Who else is underrated? I'm trying to think of like dancers. I was gonna say Mozzie, but I feel like she's starting to
pop off now.
She's starting to pop off. People are starting to see her now, finally. But yeah, man, she's getting off. Like in sessions, bruh, she is getting off.
By far one of my favorite people to session with.
Yeah. So I would say she would have been in there if we were talking about this in last year.
Yeah.
But now, like this year, she's really popping off, and she's getting into like she was in Saints this year. Yeah. She's just been announced in Candy Lane.
Huh?
Street Candy. Candy Lane.
Candy Lane.
Oh, is that game?
No, that's
Oh, Candy Crush.
Yeah,
bad.
Candy
Crush. Yeah, Street Candy. Yeah, so she's making moves, bro, and she's under Bruiser and Native. Yeah. Like, and she just went to Aussie. She judged over in Aussie. Yeah. You know, so she's got that under her belt. She's judging at Nats. So yeah, she's definitely getting known now, which is dope to see. Yeah, who else would be underrated? Shepard. I think, now if we're talking just Crump, he's not underrated.
Yeah, not for, bruh. If it's just Crump.
I think he's just quiet. Boys, get
quiet.
active again, bruh.
Huh?
I'm telling you. If you're watching this. Grove.
Yeah, Grove is
underrated. Yeah. Grove needs to be, I don't know, like for these exhibition battles, for these showcase battles.
Yo.
Grove is someone to be booked.
I still watch some of his because obviously I follow his IG and is it one of the pages where it's just all his Crump stuff, bro. His killers that he drops, or even his combos, bro.
Yeah,
the way that he does it in sessions and in the streets, bro. It's mad.
Yeah,
it's mad entertaining. So I can appreciate that.
Yeah, his style of hat play.
Yeah, it's different,
mad.
Bro.
It's different. It's clean.
Yep.
And it can hurt people, bro.
Bro, hard.
And it's mad,
and
bro. It's smart, bro. The way, like, his moves are smart. With his hat, it's readable and understandable. It's crazy. Yeah. So, yeah. Jar, Grove.
Do you consider 2.0 underrated?
Millie. Nah, I don't feel like she's underrated because she gets noise when she rocks up to events.
Yeah, she does.
You know,
she's like a low key favorite.
Yeah. Like when we did the heavy hitter night, and she was late. She wasn't even there.
She was mad.
And then she rocked in, and bro, everyone just like went ham.
Yeah,
and she like just walked in late.
Right.
I was like, I'm like, damn.
So yeah.
But yeah, I don't think she's underrated. I think she's got her noise. Yeah. Stasia West doesn't. She's good when she rocks up. People know. I think she just needs to.
She's quiet too.
She's quiet. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Enough,
I think like if she wants to, she'll make it happen. Yeah, but I know she's hella busy and stuff too. She got family, Saints, leading Saints and stuff like that.
Yeah, hard out. Who's another one that's like underrated, bruh?
Oh, bruh, ASAP.
You reckon that he's underrated?
I haven't heard much people talk about him, bruh. But he be doing some.
Maybe that's just because we know, like we talk about him a lot, and we're just like
we talk about but who else have you seen talk about him?
True.
You know, How many like? There's not much like. I haven't seen people be like, wow, when his name's announced in like a lineup. I haven't seen him be approached too much by events to enter or to be at, you know.
I mean, he went to Oz just recently too, and he battled with Millie, and they were mad.
Yeah, for sure, bruh. So yeah, I'd say those three.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, Jar, ASAP, and who was my third again?
Jar, ASAP, and Grove.
Grove. Yeah. Bruh, Grove needs to be around, bruh.
Hardy.
Yeah, he's too good. Hopefully he randomly pops up at Nats. Because those Christchurch people, they just rock up whenever.
That's mad.
They're out of the blue. Like, don't tell anyone. I'm like, damn. But yeah, bro. Those will be my three underrated. What about you?
Crumpers or just in general?
Crumpers.
Underrated. For sure, I agree with Ja. Ja, I feel like is super underrated. Maybe. I'm gonna go underrated, but also like kind of unknown. Is Ja's little homie, Caleb?
Oh, the one that won.
Yeah, bro. He is super. Like he's underrated because I know him from his like dancing background. Skill for skill, this kid is like mad. So I think because he hasn't had enough time to sit in crump a lot longer, or even just like be a part of more battles and sessions and stuff like that, I think, yeah, he's a little bit underrated in terms of people's perception of him, because I know, bruh, this guy is like super good, super tight. Another person that I feel like is
and that's his only event that he's ever entered.
Yeah. Or that's the only event that I'm aware of that he's ever entered as a crumper.
I haven't seen him enter any other crump events either.
Yeah. Neither. I just didn't want to assume like.
So underrated, but because he hasn't been seen.
Yeah, for sure. And then another one. Damn, I don't know who else is underrated. Underappreciated. I feel like low key, Chrysler is underrated.
Oh yeah.
But that's just because.
Well, that's because we're sessioning in here. Like, we're doing the training sessions, and he's killing those sessions. Like he's bucking those sessions.
So I feel like if just off memory, it would be those three for sure. But yeah, bro, like, yeah, those are the only three that I can kind of think of for the whole underrated thing. To be honest.
Do you know whose style's underrated? I feel is slept on and underrated. Is
Let me get 3, 2, 1, go.
Fale. Who are you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say Erupt.
Yeah.
Like a little bit, because I feel like people kind of appreciate.
Yeah.
People do appreciate it, but there's like levels of appreciation that we are on that we're like, gee, that's overheads.
Yeah, there's appreciation and there's understanding.
Yeah. Oh.
Keep that one.
Yo.
Let me keep that one down.
Go away.
But yeah, for sure. And I feel like Fale's style is kind of the same too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
and they're both OGs. Like that's the OG era, bro.
Yeah.
But Fale's style, bro, is like the stuff he does in his rounds, his material, his get downs, like the setups and stuff.
Yep.
Bro. And just his movement in general that's different.
It really is, bro.
Yeah.
What? Now we're going into BattleZone talk?
Yeah.
About the battles?
Yeah. We want to talk about the battles?
I don't mind talking about the battles.
Yeah. Wait,
because again, we're just like yarning.
Yeah, BattleZone. The battles. Yeah, we can just talk about BattleZone. How like bruh, let's just be honest. All opinions, bruh.
That's just all opinions.
Just all opinions.
Yeah, I think firstly.
Also, bruh, are these new pants from Chrysler?
Nah, these are old.
Oh, I was gonna say, bruh, you about to hit them up for some
bro,
of those,
you
bruh.
can, bruh. These are old as.
Even like the material, yeah, for training.
These were from Hallenstein's, bruh.
Damn. Must have had a whole good era of Hallenstein's, bruh.
So BattleZone, the battles. So let's talk about that a little bit. I think, bruh, the battles was dope. I'll start with my battles. Bruh, I battled KO, who is, bruh, watching him, like meeting him at first, but then again, like we were super tired because we were there since like what, 2:30?
Yeah.
Bruh, so we were,
bruh, long day.
So we were there since like 2:30. It was a super long day. Like we didn't finish, the event didn't finish until like 10:55. So we were there for a while, but it was cool because Millet actually introduced us backstage.
That's right.
So I was like chilling, like I was almost falling asleep low key. I was just on the side, and then I hear Millet talking, and she's like, "Ken, come here," and I was like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" And then got to meet KO, bro. He's the man, bro. Yo. He's like super chill,
cool, dude.
lax dude, bro. It was just cool. I felt like he was someone that I can vibe with. But yeah, fast forwarding to the battle, I think the battle was cool. I think I felt like, because I know that he can share his opinion for sure. I'm pretty sure like he would have felt like he won as well. I felt like I won, mainly just because I felt like the stuff that I was dropping was like super high level. Not to say that he wasn't high level, but I felt like there were some things that he was just repeating and just doing that I kept seeing him do again and again and again. Now, this guy is like super versatile in popping and breakdancing. So I was like, bruh, yeah, all the power moves in the world, bruh, he's going to do it. But I think my main worry was like looking over and seeing that a lot of the judges like knew funk styles.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, damn, like I already knew it was going to be way harder for me to like try and overcome that. Not bias, but it's just skill for skill. You understand the language that you've been training in.
For sure.
So I was just like, okay, this is going to be like way harder for me. But bro, it was cracker because in my head, I had the one killer that I led backstage or combo that I should
the
say.
shoe one?
Yeah, the shoe one. I was like, I'm just going to save it against Mike.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to bring it out like this showcase battle. It was like whatever. And so I was just like, nah, I'm going to save this little killer thing for Mikey. But yeah, I felt like I won that battle. Unfortunately, I didn't, which is all goods. Because I think, we know we've done this for ages to where like it's subjective to like the judges.
For sure, yeah.
And it's just like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was like a little bit gutted because we took L's the whole night.
Bruh, Crump took L's, bruh. It was not Crump's night at BattleZone this year, bruh.
Hard. And so going through that with KO, bro. But shout out to KO, bro. He's a
cool
mad
dude,
mover.
bro.
But
his
he's
dancing, fire.
Yeah, dancing's fire. But I think I appreciate more like his chill side. Like he was cool, and I think for me, that's definitely like the winner. Like you can be the best dancer, but if you're like an egg, bro, I'm going guns blazing on you, bro. Like easy. So I think it was cool to have him there and then meet him and then realize that he's like a really cool dude. I was like, nah, you're the man, bro.
You're
actually the man.
Nah, I was dope. Even the other Aussies, like all the Aussies that were
there.
there.
Jiggy, bro, he's the man.
Yeah, bro, Gyro, man.
Gyro, yes. We met him backstage.
Bro, I didn't even recognize him because I met him like years ago at Spotlight. He looked way younger then, and then like
Buzzy.
I caught eyes over me like across the room, and I was like, and I looked away, and I was like, wait, is that Gyro?
That's correct.
Then he got up, walked down. I was like, sorry.
I'm dead.
Yeah, but bro, it was good to catch up with him again too, bro. I was mad. Yeah. Bro, yeah, it's definitely tricky, especially with the judges. Was it like I don't think there was a judge that was very experienced in Crump on the panel way. Like they know Crump, they've been around it and seen, but yeah, in terms of like the stuff that we maybe were dishing out, was a bit I guess above their knowledge of Crump.
Yeah, maybe.
Which
and
also
I think
might have played a part in it. Which is hard.
I think it's so hard to like.
Yeah, that's why when it hit a tire, I was like, "Jay, we've been here before. It's nothing new."
I was like, "Gee,
we've been trying to be accepted at these all-style events."
I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm done. I was like, looking, I was like, yeah.
I'm
gassing out, bro.
But yeah, it's just something that we continuously go through. I guess it's just
hard.
like, tiebreaker.
It's crazy too because I've heard like a couple people talk about wanting to stamp respect on their style because it's a style that isn't really shown in the New Zealand battle scene. Yeah. And it's funny because I hear this and I'm like, yo, you guys just have to get put through the ringer with all this up and down stuff. Like, because I remember when Crump was around All Styles, when it first came onto the scene, and like we had to dance to like funk tracks the whole time. You know, a lot of times Crumpers don't get like we don't get our Crump music enough in All Style tracks unless they're like super old, like J Squad stuff.
Yeah.
And it's fair, like, because we know, like, yo, this is what we signed up for. Yeah. But I feel like, I've just heard a lot of people say, like, oh, man, I wish there was more space for this style. I'm like, well, you gotta make the space.
You gotta make the space, bro.
Because that's what Crump did.
That's what we did, and we've been through it. Yeah.
Hard.
we've been through it, and we're at a point now where we'll get like maybe 2 tracks in a tournament.
Yeah. Hard.
1 track is a plus for us.
Bro,
Like when we did
one track is
Apex
a winner.
and we heard that track.
Yeah,
our first
yeah.
battle. Bro, there was 2 crump tracks in the whole tournament that we got. Aiden
Yes.
danced it. Yeah. I ain't heard.
Yeah.
I've
none
never
of them
heard
ain't.
those 2 tracks.
Bro,
I
shout
was
out
like,
to the DJ.
Where
bro.
the hell
That was a
these
good
tracks
track.
come from, bro?
Hey, that
Yeah.
second one that we had, bro, I like the second one.
Yeah, see, Aiden was like, yo, you already got the first one. You're not dancing to this one. I was like, all good. This look a hard track for me.
Bro.
Because I was listening to it. I was like, damn. Yeah. But, yeah, for sure. It was definitely a struggle at BattleZone.
Bro, the crowd too, eh?
The crowd was tough, bro.
Yeah.
Like I felt bad because even when KO was dancing against you,
Yeah.
they were quiet, bro. And KO was dropping some mad stuff, and
Yeah,
the crowd
he was,
they were
bro.
just waiting for that big wow moment.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, yo,
And I
gotta go
think-
crazy for his stuff. He's dropping so much, like
Yeah.
it was
He
mad.
really was, bro.
That's why I was like screaming from like behind you. And I
Bro,
was like,
you,
I felt
you
bad.
were
You walked
funny.
past. I was like,
No,
damn.
because you know what's cracker is that I'm standing, I'm walking, I'm pacing up and down on my side, and low key I just see you like pushing, so
Yeah.
I had to walk around you. I was like, bro, can someone control this
Bruh,
guy?
I'd be the worst, bro. I'd be the worst. I was watching some footage too, like with people's stories,
Yeah,
and the hype guy, I think in your battle, is like the hype person that was on your side was walking and pushing everyone back except for me. It was like you and then me and then the hype guy was behind. I think because I was like walking in front of you a bit too much,
Yo,
but bro,
that is
I was
too funny.
cracking up. But yeah, I felt bad for KO. It was like getting real quiet. And even your stuff, like there was some stuff that you like, even your killer, the shoe move, bro, overheads, bro. But I
Yeah.
think because the ending moment wasn't like a crazy catch.
yeah, no.
It was a more detailed like concept type of end, and I don't think people appreciated that because they're so used to seeing like catch behind the back or
Yeah,
go
and
through.
I felt like
a thread
it's
or
gotten to
something.
the point now where we have to do something like extremely outrageous like that now.
Yeah, for sure. Because yeah, your shoe move was mad, bro. Like it was crazy.
So going into that, so BattleZone, the championship rounds. So before backstage, but shout out to Mikey, he's my brother. It's hilarious. But we were standing at the entry or at the entrance for when we have to do the battle entrance and all that. And you know how it's at the very top. And then I'm stretching, like I'm done at this point, bro. Like I'm tapped out. Like we did the showcase in the beginning of the show,
Yeah, you
which
danced
was
hella
like at
rounds,
7
bro.
something. And then the next battle was like 9 something with against KO, like 9:30 or 9:15. And then the final battle was like at 10 something. So there was a long space in between like me battling. But yeah, we were up at the top. I was like chilling, stretching. And then freaking 2 dudes like walk in there. I'm like looking at them, I'm like, they're not part of freshmen. Like I was like, oh, what are these guys up to? And then they're talking to Mike, and then I think Mike was telling me after that he was trying to play it like low key, like cool, so that I wouldn't pick up that there's gonna be something. But already I had like an inkling or an idea in my mind, cause yeah, again the battle side of me came out the week of, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna lose. Like there's no way. But in my mind, I was like, but what I could prep for is to do like a group thing. And obviously we had the showcase, so I was like, yo, this could be super easy. But then I thought to myself, like, nah, that's kind of corny. Like, all good, just leave it.
Yeah.
And then, and then I see these guys come in, talk to Mike. I was like, that's strange. Like, you know what I mean? Some of the boys just coming up and like saying what's up. Or that's kind of awkward. That's kind of weird. Anyways, they get us on stage. We do all of that stuff. Round 1 happens. I feel really good about round 1. I'm like super on. I feel light. I feel good. Everything in my mind is just happening, which is great. He goes, and I'm like, okay, cool. I still feel good.
Yeah.
Round 2 happens. I still feel good. And then I start like yapping a little bit. I'm like, bruh, I'm 2 up, bruh. I'm 2 up. And then I look to William. And some of the other boys on the side, I'm like, bro, I'm 2 up. There's no way I'm gonna lose. Is this where I just like stop dancing for round 3? Because in my mind, that's just what's happening in my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
And then round 3 happens. I do my shoe move. The shoe comes off, and I'm like, oh yeah, all good, all good. I'm dancing. I still feel really, really good about round 3. And then Mikey does his round, and he does the whole portal thing. Bro, shout out to Mikey, because that was such a smart thing to do, bro.
Good plan.
It was crack up to see that, eh? And then, obviously, he takes the win. He's undefeated. He's the Battlezone champion. And that's, like, super mean, right?
Yeah.
But I felt like what that now opens up is that the way that Mikey battled in the third is going to allow other people, especially for Battlezone, to do that and more in that direction.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be super interested to see what the next Battlezone championship battle will look like, because now it's like, this is just my opinion, but now you've opened the door to it being more of a, it can still be one-on-one, but now you've like allowed this whole thing to be a thing now.
Yeah.
And it was cracker, because I looked at Byron and I was like, gee, you can do this now?
Yeah.
Your whole 13 fam, bro, you guys can do this now.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like, what do you, I don't know, like, what are your thoughts on that?
Like, if it's a one-on-one, you can bring someone in to do a tag move with, and then just take over again, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like, yeah, definitely what Mikey did was smart. Like, to set up that whole thing. Yeah, it was super smart. It does definitely open up that door. And then I guess, yeah, it's just finding out, when is it too far? Or when is it like, yo, this ain't a one-on-one. This is like, you know what I mean? Like, Mikey used that just as a concept and then carried on, you know, like it was a brief moment. It wasn't like a full-on tag move, you know? Whereas like you could get a move like one where me and Byron, like I bring him out with my shoes and then he helps me do the shoe and then holds that while I shoot and then I carry on, you know, like that's more of a
tag move.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just finding that line. Like, even I don't know where that line is, you know?
I don't think anyone knows where the line
so
is.
it'll definitely be interesting. Now that door's open, it'll definitely be interesting. Yeah.
And I think that's what excites me low key around, like, yeah, I'm bummed. Oh, I'm not bummed, but like, yeah, I was like, damn, like I lost.
Yeah.
When I felt like I didn't. But that happens quite a lot. Like,
plus you had the idea to set up a tag move
yeah,
like that
I was
too.
like,
So it's kind of like the idea's there, like, you know, the safety net's there to do it. And then, just finding that balance, eh?
Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting, bro. Like,
it will be very interesting. Yeah,
I'm gonna be super excited to see, just what happens now, because I think even now with the showcase battles, seeing that, it's gonna. Well, I feel like it's going to eventually snowball into more people doing stuff like this.
Yeah,
which, bro, it's mad. Like, to me, it's mad, but I think there has to be a conversation between, is it too much?
Yeah.
And especially if it's like a one-on-one, like, like, if you're a judge and you're judging a one-on-one battle and they do stuff like that, then how are you going to consider like one's skill over one's moment?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's just like, it's going to be funny, bro. Like,
and that's why, for me personally, I would be interested to hear how the judges judge that championship battle. Like, was it the moment in that third round that won him the battle, or was he consistent through the whole battle? Is what I'm more interested in. But yeah, one thing I didn't like about that battle, that kind of for me was cross the line, was when he came over to get your shoe. Like, when you dropped your shoe, I was like, oh, when you did your shoe move, didn't drop the shoe. When you did your shoe move, and then he left his side, like he came all the way over to your side to pick the shoe up, for his concept, which was cool. Like, you know, he saw a moment, and I guess he took advantage of it. But for me to, like, for your opponent to go around to interrupt your round, like, if you're in his face or you do a shoe move, you drop it in front of him, cool, you're in his realm, like you're in his space. But you were in your space and you had your move, and he came into your space and grabbed your shoe, and I saw you weren't finished, like you got into another move, came back for your shoe, and he picked it up and took away. I saw it too, because I was watching and I saw it, and then I saw what you were doing, and you turned around, you looked down, your shoe wasn't there, and then I saw you adapt. Like there was a moment of hesitation. So like, damn, it's not there. Like, and then quick adaptation, you know?
Yeah.
And I felt like that kind of, played a part in that third round. But
Maybe,
for
yeah.
me, that's where my lines crossed. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
like I will, like if someone does something on me or if someone does something in my space, I'm not helping you. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, if you touch me, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stuff your move up,
Yeah.
you know? Or if you like drop your hat or something, I'm gonna just kick it away so you can't touch it, you know? Like that's me as a battler. But if it's in
You've
your
done that
space,
before to me.
yeah, bro, he knows.
You've
But
done that before.
if it's in your space, like, or
Yeah,
in the
sure.
dance area, then I'm like, cool. Like, that's not my space right now.
Yeah.
You know, like you have to give that respect to the person who's dancing, you know? And yeah, for me, I felt like, that was a bit of a, like, I would have taken a point away if I was judging. I would have been like, you know, because it's a bit far for me personally. But yeah, that was my only thing.
Yeah, fair enough, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, I'm excited, bro. Mikey's still the champion. Mikey is...
Shout out to Mikey, bro.
Yeah.
Defending
bro,
champ.
super smart, bro.
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
smart.
I was telling
That's
him,
the thing.
mate,
You
I was
battle
like,
Mikey, bro. That
yeah.
boy got a mind on him, bro. He's
Hard.
smart. Yeah, he's smart.
I was like, damn, Mike,
Mm.
you're smart, bro.
Yeah.
Bringing that out in the third round. And
Yeah.
even
though I didn't like the shoe thing, but, bro,
Yeah, man. Kudos
that's just
to
one
him, bro.
thing.
There's
Yeah.
bro, I mean, yeah, I'm just excited to see where the direction of BattleZone will go.
Yeah. That'll be interesting, man.
And
Real
I
interesting.
think it'll just be BattleZone that does this type of stuff, though.
Yeah.
I can't see this going down in like all the battles because obviously it shouldn't, and that's where we draw the line.
Yeah. Because
But
I think if it allows it to keep going and going and going, it's good for the show.
Yeah,
it's
for
good
sure,
for
the show.
battle, like for the crowd
Yeah,
and for the moments and for the memories and for the highlight reels. Like those moments will be mad, but then you still have to respect the battlers.
yeah, for
You know,
sure.
you can't choose all of that over the battlers.
Mm.
You know, you still have to show that respect for the battlers. Like, yeah, those are good for moments and that, but like it's still a one-on-one.
Yeah,
know?
hard out, bro. Hard
So
out.
it's definitely finding that balance. But yeah, it'll be exciting, bro.
Yeah,
It'll
hard
be
out. And I mean,
exciting.
like the judges, bro, we love the judges. Mele, Topes, Praise. Who else was judging? Ali was judging. There was
Seju.
more though. Siju. Was there
Yeah,
five?
there's 5 judges. Yeah,
Was there 5 judges?
yeah. I
Oh,
think
okay,
they were all OGs except for Seju. Was Seju OG in popping?
I'm not
I'm
too
not
sure.
sure.
Siju, bro. Let us know
Let
if
us
you're
know,
OG
bro.
in the popping scene,
Yeah.
bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not too
But yeah.
sure, bro.
but the rest of them were
But yeah.
OGs. Eh?
And like, this is not us like dogging the decision or whatever. It's just, it's cool now because it's opened up more opportunities for people to showcase in a different way.
Yeah.
Because I think Hads was saying that this has been going on for like 5 years.
Battlezone.
I think so.
True,
I think so. And it's just cool because now the way that Mike battled and the way that the judges went, I'm just gonna be excited to see how much further people will push it.
Bro.
And bro, you know, you might have someone like just do like 10 seconds of like a 1v1 and then all of a sudden turn
that's a
around
crew
and then turn like make a whole orchestra in
Bro,
a group, you know?
imagine. Yeah.
Because and then bro, it's exciting though. It's gonna be a
Exciting, for
different
sure.
way of battling, and I think if there is some way of judging stuff like that, then sick. But again, I know it's subjective and I know people have their own opinions.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, it's gonna be mad to see what happens now.
Yeah. Bro, yeah, it's gonna be real interesting.
Bruh, one thing, Happy Feet. Gee, I swear, I think I was talking to someone. I can't remember who I was saying it to, but I was saying that this dude can be like
Oh, the Red Bull?
the
Yeah,
Red
that was
Bull
me.
rip
Yeah, it
your
was us
dance.
talking, yeah.
Rip your dance
I
your
don't know,
style.
yeah, but
I
'cause
feel
they're
like he will
structuring-
be the most unbeatable dude in the dance your style, like just ever, bruh. And I messaged them too. I was like, Sole, I think you're one person where this competition will like serve you easy.
Yeah.
Like he's super versatile. He's super entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
bruh, the way that he can just captivate a crowd by, I don't know. Sometimes he does hilarious stuff.
Bro.
Like,
yeah, he's funny.
he just does like hella gimmicky stuff that only he can get away with. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like there's stuff that only he can do that no one else can do.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
We'll
Don't wait for the invite from Red Bull, bruh. Just go sign
Yeah,
up.
hurry up, Red Bull.
Go sign up.
Come on, man. Get your act together.
Bruh, for real, bruh. Bruh, their tag, was it the tie? They didn't tie it. It was the third round. It was the third round when the track stopped, like finished, and then it went on to the next track. Did you see that?
I can't remember.
Gee, they adapted so crazy, bruh. So the track played, and you know how they don't pause the track for the next dances, like they don't reset it, they let it play.
Yeah.
So they let it play, but the track ended before the time was up.
Yeah.
For Happy Feet and Av.
Yeah.
So the track, it just went next, so it stopped for a bit.
And then it went again.
Yeah, it was like 2 seconds, and then the next track started. The next song that was on the playlist or whatever from the DJ.
Correct.
So it went quiet, and everyone was like, "Oh!" But then Happy Feet and that, boom, and then they heard the intro of the track, straight adapted, like Happy Feet just like bent over.
Yeah, it does
then Av went on his shoulders, and then they
Yeah.
started on beat, bro. I was
yeah,
like,
that was mad.
God, the way they adapted to that whole
Yeah.
situation, bro, that was speed, bro. It was mad.
It was crazy too, cause in my opinion, like I thought that Happy Feet and Av like took that battle.
Bro, yeah, I thought
Just
it was
in
like
general.
clean sweep.
Like
Yeah.
it was insane. But shout out to Jiggy and Gyro though. Like they're mad. This is the first time I've seen Gyro dance.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen him in person.
That's the first time I've seen him battle in person.
True.
Because he was over for the spotlight when I met him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was on the Corey stuff.
Yeah. Oh, mad. Yeah, bro. I'm so bad at following the
Gyro
Australian
hella cool,
scene,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, he the man.
Bro, he was mad. And then but it was cool because seeing Jiggy dance like right then and there, he was mean. Like he was mad.
Yeah,
like
his
his
style's
moments were
fiery.
dope. His
Yeah.
style was dope. But I think he's more of a popper. I'm not too sure, bro. Like Jiggy, let me know. But I feel like when I was scrolling through his Instagram reel, like I feel like he's more of a popper. But the way that he was able to like be more versatile in his approach against these two, like Happy Feet and Av, bro, it was mad kudos to him.
Yeah, bro.
And then I think I was more not impressed. I was more excited to see him dance at Apex the next day, because then I got to see him like kind of in his element, bro. And so that guy is freaking
Crazy, yeah.
mad.
Because I seen him, first time I seen Jiggy was at Destructive Steps.
Is he a popper?
Yeah.
Gee, he
but
was mad. I think I'm a popper too.
Yeah,
Call me
first time I
Papa
seen him
Saber.
was at Destructive Steps, and he was heavy. I think
mad?
he carried, because it was the 3v3s. I think he carried his team. I think
Sheesh.
to the finals they were. Yeah, but yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, he's
So-
mad.
But I didn't recognize him until Apex, because I was like watching. I was like, man, this dude's crazy. And then I started like, you're like, I've seen you before. Where have
Yeah.
I seen you? And then Apex. I was like, that's where I seen you. At Destructive Steps. Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, I felt like I was surprised with that call. It was like 2 ties,
a
and then
tie.
Seiju. Was it Seiju? I don't know. I don't know which
it was
judge.
2 ties.
It was 2 ties, and then one person
Seju
went to
or someone.
Yeah, but I was shocked. Yeah, I thought that was like a 3-0 win. Only for me because Gyro only danced in the first round.
Yeah, and this is a 2v2
And that's a tag
battle.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You know. But yeah, that was for me too, yeah. And bro, Av's second, like in the
Gee.
round 2, Av's round, yeah, that was my
This whole
favorite
thing?
round of the that was my favorite round of the event. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, that round was too insane.
Yeah, he's mad, bro.
Yeah.
He's actual mad.
But yeah, bro. Battlezone was crazy. The kids, what do you think of the kids battle? The first battle? Bro, that was a mad way to
Rian
open.
and,
That was a mad way to open the show, bro.
that was such a good battle, bro. I felt like there was heaps of. I feel like there's always unnecessary pressure when it comes to like these types of battles. Expectations and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I think it was really dope to see like Sam and Stacy, bro. Their whole first round,
That was a crazy
good.
first round. Yeah,
Crazy
that first
good.
round was mad.
I was like, sheesh, this is gonna be hard. And then to see the boys like do their thing, like the rebuttal,
Yeah.
bro, it was mad to see that too.
Yeah.
I think it was tough to see Stacy and Sam deal with the track that they had to deal with, bro, because that's a hard track,
Yeah.
bro. And you can tell, like, it's all strategy and the way that the battle zone works. This is the game plan. Like
For
we
sure.
said before, like you just have to play your cards in
Yeah.
a different way. But yeah, it was just crazy to watch. But they did good, bro. I feel like they all did good, and I feel like because they're so young, to be able to dance at this stage so early, bro, they're just gonna be killers,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Stacy's so good though, skill for skill,
8 face, bro.
bro. She's so good.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know who 8 Face is, bro, just Just wait. Just wait.
Just wait.
I don't
Her
want to
name-
say like look for her because that's
she'll pop up.
yeah she'll pop up.
She'll pop up.
She'll do her thing and she'll kill
Yeah.
it. But bro, she's mad.
Yeah.
She's too good.
Yeah, that whole battle was crazy for sure. Yeah, the track. Smart, mate. Smart.
Hard.
Yeah. For
So
sure.
what is your I don't know, like what would your dream BattleZone lineup matchup be?
Damn, how many battles?
Huh?
Oh, just one battle?
Yeah. Or just like one that comes to mind. What would be your dream matchup at BattleZone?
Dream matchup at BattleZone.
Yeah.
Dream. Just New Zealand? Oh, New Zealand and Oz?
Yeah, New Zealand and Oz. Or maybe
us
New
two
Zealand.
versus Shuddy and Hood.
Oh, yo. That would be actual mad though.
Yeah. Wow.
I've battled both of them separate but never in a tag
Same.
team. Oh, bro. That would be cool.
That'll be a mad battle. Who else? Yeah, I don't know.
Someone
many,
make that happen. Nah.
I don't know many.
Someone in Oz make that happen, bro. Fly us over that.
Right. I don't know many all-style, like, big all-style names in Aussie. Because I don't really follow, like, the all-style scene.
Nah, neither.
So, yeah. My bad.
Maybe just
But-
okay, maybe in New Zealand then.
In New Zealand,
Yeah, what would be your dream matchup in New Zealand?
dream matchup in New Zealand.
Obviously,
I feel like
Mikey's the
everyone's
champion.
battled. I feel like
You gotta
everyone's
respect
battled
the
everyone.
champion.
Yeah.
The champion.
I feel like everyone's battled everyone.
Everyone has battled everyone. But who would you want to see battle someone?
Who would I want to see battle someone?
Like maybe one that kind of jumps out for me is seeing. Bro, I just want to, bro. Low key, I want to battle Ev.
You want to battle Ev?
Bro,
Yeah. Ooh,
Ev has been like.
That'd be a mad battle. Like 3 rounds?
We battled ages ago, like at the first BADL. And then I think we battled again somewhere, but I can't remember off top. But I just feel like, yeah, him as just like a mover to mover, bro, he's just
Ev's
real
crazy, bro.
on right now. So
He's
I feel
crazy.
like it's not even like a disrespect thing. It's like,
And
I
he's
want to
picking
battle
up
him
too.
because he's mad.
Yeah.
Like he's on right now.
And he's still getting better and better.
Bro,
and he's
getting
crazy.
so much better, bro. And I'm a fan too, so I'm keen.
Mm.
But yeah, another one that I'd want to see is, bro, I want someone to, oh man, who would be, damn, I don't even know. I'm trying to think now too.
You know who I'd like to see battle?
Who?
Jara.
Jara and who though?
I don't know. But I'd just like to see Jara battle.
Yeah, Jara. I'd want to see Ushkan like dance more though.
Yeah.
Like in a,
I would like to see
Ow.
Ush at the next battle zone.
mm,
Who he would battle? Yeah, who he would battle? Ush versus Coconut?
nah, I feel
Yeah.
like, to me that, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's not interesting. It is, but yeah.
It is interesting,
Yeah,
but
who would
I
Ush-
feel like there's other dream matchups, bro.
Mm. Yeah.
Ushkan for sure would be like,
Ush for sure.
he needs
Ush
to
and
get
Jara
in
I'd
there.
like to see battle. Maybe a tag team with those two.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Bruh.
That'd be super cool. Super different as well.
Mm.
It would have to be against people that would, I don't know, low key like share the same conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because even I would love to battle Ush. Like,
Wow.
bruh,
Ush crazy
that would be
mover, bruh.
mad. I know we battled before at BattleZone.
That's who's underrated in Crump.
Ushkan? Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
come out of nowhere, bruh.
Yeah.
He just enters a
He can
Crump.
rock people, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He can really rock people.
Yeah.
And especially now with his whole Buckwaves thing. bruh,
He entered that beatdown and took that out.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And even before
I've always
that,
known.
there was
Every
that,
time he enters, I'm like, people better watch out, bro.
what was the event in Wellington that he won?
Buck on site.
Buck on site
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, that was mad.
Yeah,
But
Ush
yeah,
been around.
bro. Ushkan, Jara, who else? Damn.
I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like, New Zealand, like, everyone's battled everyone.
Everyone has
I
battled
feel like,
everyone.
so I'm just like,
But okay then.
there are some
let's
Christchurch hitters,
rephrase-
though. Is that Acorn dude living in?
Yeah, Acorn. Yeah, I would love
I
to
haven't
battle
seen him.
Acorn.
I don't
Bro,
know if
why
I've
am I
seen him.
promoting, bro? I would love to battle these people.
We just competitive people. We like we don't like to shy away from battling the best of the best.
But
so-
yeah, Acorn. I've said it to someone before. I would love to battle him. He's mad. And I respect all that he's done. So him and the other Lee Rock, B-boy Lee Rock.
Lee Rock?
Is it Lee Rock?
I think so.
I hope it's Lee Rock, bro. I'm not too sure. My battles. Wait, there was something else I was gonna say. Okay, this new generation of battlers. Who would you want to watch? Battlers. Like, I would love to see Tachyon versus Koba.
Oh, yeah, Koba's mad.
Koba is mad, bro.
Koba's mad when he rocks up, bro. Yeah,
he got me
at Battlegrounds. Was it Battlegrounds last year? He got me in the top 16, I think. I think we tied.
Yeah, he's mad, bro. Yeah, he's one of my favorite. Like, because I mean, again, this is just my interpretation of what a newcomer is. But him and Tachyon, I would love to see that battle, bro. That's a mad battle. Who else? Yeah, I'm not even too sure. I can't wait to see like more style battles, like in Battlezone, if that makes sense.
I would like to see Caleb battle more.
Oh yeah, hard, bro. Yeah. Caleb is mad, bro.
Zahn.
Caleb and Zahn would be a dope battle. That would be a dope matchup.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
Make them both do crump.
Bruh, and then with that new door that Mikey opened, all our ID doing moves, and then Freshman's doing moves to rebuttal, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Maybe that'll be the new thing, bro. Will be like fam clashes or something.
Or like like if you had a crew division, but like you have a crew leader. Those are the main dancers, but then you have your crew to set your moves up.
Yeah, that could be cool. Right.
Hard said. Yeah. That'd be crazy. Yeah, there's some that rebuild, like the new battlers that are coming through. Yeah, that's exciting to see. Definitely exciting to see. But yeah, I don't know what my dream matchup is. Jara and Ush tag team against someone would be mad. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh well, I've lost stuff to talk about.
Yeah, Battlezone overall.
I enjoyed it. Battlezone overall this year was really, really fun. Yeah, bro. Super grateful to Heads to be able to showcase and
for real,
and kind of provide this platform for all of us to like battle and dance and showcase on. Whether he runs it again next year or not, I feel like this year has definitely been such a good year for Battlezone.
For sure. Yeah. Even though Crump took big L's, bro.
Yeah.
It was still good.
We lost the whole night. Yeah. But
still good for the community, bro. It was mad.
Hard. And I think it's gonna be cool to just see where it goes from here. Because bro, it's only gonna grow. There's more battlers interested in battling. There's all these new people learning. Like even Indigo, shout out to Indigo, bro. She had like the biggest team, bro.
Yeah.
She has 65 people, bro. 65. It's hard enough to work with a group of like 16.
Yeah. Shout out to Indigo. He putting the whole crew on, bro. Putting everyone on. That's mad.
Hard out. But yeah, it was a dope event.
Yeah. Overall, bro, crazy event. From start to finish. Even though it was such a long event, it was like moment after moment after moment, which was dope. And it was good to see different. It was like different moments too. It wasn't just like hype. You know, there was other different areas that were dope. Like you said, shout out to Hads, bro, doing mad for the movement, for the community. Is it the fifth one? That's 5 years, of putting Battlezone on and just seeing how much it's growing. And then like the second time at Town Hall, I think. I wasn't at the first one.
Yeah, the first one was crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's such a crazy. Like even when I walked on stage, I was like, damn, bro, this is a crazy stage. So to have street battles or street styles on, sorry, not street battles, is different from the stage, but street styles on a stage like that is mad. So yeah, shout out to Heads for making that possible and putting all that work in, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, bro, overall it was a mad event. The platform's such an amazing platform to have. And just being able to dance on that stage is crazy. Like it was dope. Even just tag teaming with Byron was hella fire. It was just too much fun, bro. But yeah, bruh. If you just get a moment, comment on all the videos, share the footage,
Hard, straight up.
blow the event up, because we need it to get out there so we can let people know we're out here. So
Right.
every
Oh,
battle, every showcase,
Hell yeah. Easy.
bruh.